Hello everyone, this is the unboxing and review of the PureZone 3-in-1 air purifier, which I got from a company called Pure Enrichment. So let's see what this box has. So the regular cardboard packing that you find generally in most electronic or electrical equipment, and what you see is first a small leaflet for your review. Then there is a small nifty operations manual written in English. Yes, that's pretty much all the language that you have there. And then you have the actual box and the equipment, which is which looks pretty nice. It's got a pretty nice feel to it. The overall texture looks pretty nice. There is a plastic box, I think, which is the air filter, and on top you'll see that there are buttons here. This is the on-off button. This controls the speed of the fan. There is a sleep mode and a timer mode too, which we're gonna get back to as soon as we turn this thing on. The backside is pretty much empty. It just has an outlet for the power cord. The bottom one just has a stand. There's nothing on the side really except for the outlets for the filter. Alright, so let me set this up and we'll continue with the review. Okay guys, I wanted to tell you about the components that are there in this filter. So I've just taken the whole thing apart. I've just taken the lid out. It was here. I just pushed it, pulled it out, and then there's this filter that was here. So there are three components essentially to this filter. One is this what you call the pre-filter, which is for the dust, and this is on the back is what you have the combination filter, which has the carbon filter and the HEPA filter. So the carbon filter is essentially for all the gases, and the HEPA filter is what captures the dust, smoke, pollens, etc. And last but not the least, you've got this component here, which is the ultraviolet light that is used to destroy all the germs, viruses, and bacteria. So just wanted a minute to let you know. So the installation is pretty simple. You just pull this, you put it here, and you take the cover and you put it back on. That's it. So I've connected this to an electricity outlet, and so as soon as I put it in, I see that all the LEDs on the top have started flashing, and once that is done, this thing is ready to use. And let me tell you about few functions or buttons at the top so that you guys are aware of it. So what you have is the on-off button here, the fan speed button. So pressing it continuously varies the speed of the fan only when it's turned on. This is the sleep mode here. So essentially what it does is when you want it in the sleep mode, you press this button, it goes into the sleep mode, and the fan speed reduces, and the light also turns away. So the ultraviolet light goes away. You can also turn on the timer for it to run for say 2 hours, 4 hours, and 8 hours. There's nothing much I can tell you more about it right now. What I'm going to do is let it run for a few days and then complete my review. So this is what I wanted to cover in the first part of this review, and once I let it run for a few days, I'm going to complete this review and get back to you. See you soon. So guys, I don't know if you can see, but there are these small dust particles that are coming out of my projector, and I will try to see if these small dust particles go away after I start using the air purifier. So I don't know if you can see this in the camera, but I can see it right now, and I may try to test this this air purifier using one of this measure. So as you can see, the The particles in the air have reduced a little bit, but I don't know to what amount. I mean, it's hard for me to guess how much has it reduced, but overall they were quite prominent earlier, but have reduced a little bit. So I'll give this thing about 3 to 4 out of 5 for this thing, but I'm still evaluating the other aspects of the filter, and I'm gonna get back in a couple of days. Alright everyone, so this is now the final part of the review where I've used the air filter for a few days, and I wanted to tell you a little bit about the performance of the system. So the first thing I noticed as soon as I turned this on for a couple of hours was that as soon as I entered the room, I could make out the new car fragrance. I should not call it fragrance, but the new car air that you get when you enter into a new car. So I think it did reduce the odor to a certain extent in the room. Uh, I do not see much improvement in the dust particles per se, but I think it needs to run maybe for a few more days to kind of get into that particular function. But overall, I think it does its job, because I could see a little improvement in the overall air particles, which like I showed you on the on my Epson projector, that there were some dust particles, so they have kind of reduced. So let's see. I'll continue to monitor it over a period of time, and if there are any problems, I'm going to update my review. But overall, I think it's a very nifty piece of device, small in size, fits comfortably in your home decor, and I think they've kind of nailed it with respect to the product, I think. So that's me signing off for the review of the Pure Enrichment Pure Air Purifier. Thank you.
Okay, so this is my first Amazon video review. I really like this product. It's not that big. It's got a little bit of weight to it. It's, as far as air filters go, it's not really that loud, even on its high setting, in my opinion. If anyone's ever had an air filter, that is. It's easy to use, quick responding. At the lowest setting, it's really quiet. Honestly, the highest one is the only one people might complain of, but if you like white noise when you sleep, like a fan, then obviously it's not going to bother you very much. So it's got magnets that hold it in. It's really pretty sturdy. It kind of amazed me. I have a really clean house, newer build, a lot of filters in it, and it still managed to get a lot of stuff, which is disturbing. And no one smokes in my home, and even around the edges you can see it's just, I recommend it. It was a really good product so far. It's been great. But there you have it, folks. I hope this is helpful for somebody. I love it. Currently I have my unit running on low. And this is my EMF reader at 0. And look what happens as I'm approaching the unit that's running. It's on yellow, and I'm not even quite in front of it yet. And as I continue to get close, it's running on red, folks. This is highly dangerous. This is dangerous exposure to EMF. And again, it's running on the lowest setting. At this point, I advise anybody to stay away from this. It's not safe. I was getting unusual sicknesses over a time. I have been using this continuously for several years. And when I found out about EMF exposure and sickness, I totally stopped using it. I advise the same to others. Sweaty. Okay.
Wow, this is cool. Mom, this is like the kitchen that you want. And she has like a little island thing that you like too. It's really cool. See if I can. I'm sitting right in the middle of it.
Now it's not doing it. But before I turned it on and off, it was making a really weird noise.